Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on what time you're listening to the podcast. Welcome to Truckers USA American. My name is Miguel. Folks, today I want to talk about the moving companies and the problems some of these moving companies are having with the FMCSA, because the FMCSA is claiming that they have a lot of complaints from the customer. They're basically saying that they call this moving company and they send somebody to do basically an inventory, whatever they're going to put on the trailer and move across the country. And some of these people claiming when they get their stuff, and sometimes they don't even get, their belonging, basically is creating a problem. And the FMCSA is going to crack down. Basically, they call it Operation Crackdown You Move, because some of these moving companies are scamming the customers. And Fox, the thing is that if the FMCSA, the Department of Transportation, is getting involved, when the feds are getting involved, is because it's getting out of hands. Okay? Because the FMCSA is not going to get into stuff if they don't have concrete evidence or solid proof, or people being complaining, and excessive. And it looks like some of these moving companies been having a lot of trouble. Some says that some of these moving company basically holding these people's stuff hostage and demanding for more pay, because whatever happens in the road or some sort of situation, I'm not sure exactly what the moving company is claiming. But unfortunately, that's what's going on. But this is what I don't understand. Okay, with some of these moving companies, because we're not going to blame all of them, because I know there's a lot of moving companies out there that they're trying to do their job the best they can, and some of them are responsible, and hey, once in a while they might hire some guy that pass all the basically everything. He passed everything with green basically basically he passed all the background check. He passed everything. The guy is clean. But unfortunately, humans, sometimes we agree, and he probably pick up moving, and he saw something over there that he might want it, or he know he can sell it, make some money, and probably took it. Maybe it wasn't not even the driver. Maybe it was some of the guys that load the trailers, and the guys that load the trailers and unload the trailers. Because remember, when you see those moving companies, they're always sending a crew, maybe 3-4 guys to load the furnitures and unload the stuff. But what I'm saying is, this is what I don't understand. Before this company gonna pick up all your stuff, they're gonna send somebody to do an inventory of what you have and basically write down everything they're gonna pick up. Every single item is written down in a sheet. Okay? And they describe item by item. So, and you telling me, if I call you and you're a moving company, and I'm moving, let's say, from Jersey or New York all the way to Oregon, California, or, Washington State, whatever, anywhere in the country, and you went and basically give me an inventory of whatever you're picking up from my place, and I have all the stuff and a sheet write down by one of you guys that went there and basically do the inventory, and we agreed on a price. You told me it's going to cost me $10,000 to move all my stuff all over there. I don't understand why would you call me, okay, before I've received my stuff, and tell me that, oh, we have a little bit of situation here, and we're gonna have to charge you $1,000 or $2,500 more, or we agree upon, well, that's illegal because you already give me a price and we agree on that price. And we cite some documents that that's the price that we agreed on. Now, because if your truck broke down somewhere and along the way cost you, let's say $1,000 or $2,500 to fix whatever problem it was, I'm not responsible for that. That is not my truck. That is your equipment. My stuff is on your trailer, and I pay whatever you told me the price will be. So I don't see the reason why you holding my stuff hostage and basically asking me for more money. That is illegal. You cannot do that. And some of these big companies know that. But I don't think the big moving companies are the ones doing that. Okay? The only problem that most of those big companies having is that there was a guy saying that he sent a motorcycle from Connecticut. He was moving to some place on the Midwest, and he said he sent a motorcycle with one of those big moving companies, right? And when he received the motorcycle, basically he missing a lot of parts. And the moving company has no idea what happened, or that's what they claim. They say that when they pick up the bike, basically they pick it up the same way they deliver. But the problem is the guy has picture before he put that bike on that trailer, or basically when they pick it up, and when they show up with the bike, there was a lot of part missing. So I'm not pointing fingers, but somebody on the way stopped somewhere and took pieces out of that bike, because those parts are not going to walk themselves. They're not going to go away by themselves. Somebody took them, and that's creating a problem. That's why the FMCSA is basically they saying they're going to have some inspectors and investigators along the way or on the road, whatever, targeting basically the moving company to see what's going on and what are they doing. And folks, come on, we've seen these moving companies sometimes on the truck stop opening those trailers, and the guys getting inside there, and sometimes we're thinking like, yeah, they're probably redoing this stuff so the stuff don't get break. No, probably they're inside there because they pick up a moving out of the office, and the office has some stuff that they want, or somebody's house, because there was a guy claiming also that he was moving his office across the country with one of these moving company, and he sent 5 computers. And when he got all the stuff, there was 2 computers missing. He only got 3 computers. The moving company claiming whatever you got, that's what we got. The problem with that statement is that, hey, you send somebody to basically do an inventory of what you guys are going to pick up from my place. And then that sheet that he provides me with all that stuff that you guys pick up, it says that you guys got 5 computers from my place. So where's the other 2 computers? And that's a problem right there. I'm not saying that the owners of the trucking companies are the one that doing that, but somebody in that company is doing something, and they need to check these people, because basically that's stealing. That's stealing, because it's like the FMCSA is saying that if somebody put his household goods in your trash, and you're not getting your stuff when you deliver whatever stuff that I send, then it's something wrong with your company. Another claim here is that there was this guy that was moving from Connecticut to basically Portland, Oregon, because he has a better job offer over there, and he was moving basically across the country. I mean, these people, some people don't know anything about moving, and they're not going to do all that stuff. They're going to hire somebody to do it. And basically he says that he sends an Xbox and a PlayStation, basically a lot of the kids stuff were missing, like PlayStation, Xbox, games and stuff like that, and nobody knows anything. The moving company has no answer, and basically this stuff basically disappeared themselves. It looks like the Xbox and the PlayStation got together and said, let's go. Come on, man. Let's be real. You got people working for you. They're stealing all these people's stuff. And if you own a moving company, and I've been having a lot of complaints like that, the first thing I'm gonna do is check on the people that work for me. I'm gonna try to find out what's the problem, and I'm gonna try to get rid of these people, because these people, basically are creating a problem for my company, and that's my business. But if the owner doesn't do anything, I'm guessing he's into. He knows what's going on. He just don't care. And that's the problem that the moving company is having right now, especially right now in the summertime. That's basically when they get, busy, because a lot of people wait till the summer to move, because people don't want to move. They don't want to move on the winter, because it is hard to move in the winter, especially when there's a lot of snow. So summer is the busy season for moving. And I know some of the big companies that do moving stuff, they do whatever they're supposed to do, and when they give you a price, that's the firm price, and you're not gonna get any bullshit or anything different along the way. But there's few little companies out there that they're trying to take advantage of you, and not fair. Because if I trash my belongings with you, and then you decide that because you think you're smart, and you think you're gonna basically put that on me, it is not fair. So and I hope the DOT find those guys, and find the companies that are doing that, because it's always one or two bad apples in the basket that infect the other apples. So maybe 2 or 3 small companies are the ones that are doing this, and now that's affecting the big moving companies, all the small moving company that is trying to do a decent job, and they don't want to steal people's stuff, and that's basically creating a lot of problems. And that is what's going on. And I sincerely hope the government catch those people and put them out of service, because it is not fair that you send your stuff with these people, and then you don't get your stuff because some guy decided whatever you got over there, he wants it for free. He doesn't want to pay for it, but it's not fair, because you pay for it and you work hard for your stuff, and you put in your trust on these moving companies, and they have people that stealing your stuff. Nah, that's not fair. But that's what's going on, and I hope they put an end to that stuff, because not fair. Another thing, folks, that I have here, couple of companies are being putting out of service. Basically, the FMCSA declared that Texas motor carriers, some of them are being basically a hazard to operate safe on the interstate. They're not safe on the interstate. Basically, they're not safe to operate on the public road. And a couple of them, they basically shut down. JPL Logistics was declared an imminent hazard, and it was shut down because basically These people were basically operating and illegally, and their equipment basically was garbage. So basically all the equipment that they have basically were not compliant with the DOT regulation. Not even one. And there's another company, Texas Express, also will put out of service because these people have it says here that they have 1,500 violations in less than 6 months. 1,500 violations in less than 6 months. That is crazy. No wonder why they shut down the company. Because, basically, this is what I don't understand about some drivers. Okay, I know you want to work. I know you want to make money, because that's what we do. Okay, if that truck is not moving, we're not making any money. But if you go work for some guy that owns, let's say, 20 trucks, or let's just say 10 trucks, right? And when he give you the key and you don't inspect that truck, basically whatever happens up there is on you. Because the first thing you need to do before you put that vehicle on the road is inspect it. Make sure that vehicle is DOT compliant and is safe to be on the road. That is your job. You need to inspect the vehicle and make sure everything is okay. Anything that you find wrong with that vehicle, you need to report it to the owner, and he needs to fix it. And if he doesn't want to fix it, then say, well, man, if you don't fix that problem, I'm not going to be able to work with. I'm not going to be able to work for you because, this vehicle don't pass the DOT regulations, and this vehicle is basically going to be a hazard for me to be up there. And I know some of these owners will be like, no, come on, go do that load. When you pick up the load and deliver it, I'll send you to a shop and whatever. Come on. Don't fall for that. If that truck is not DOT compliance before you took it out of the lot or the yard or whatever you pick it up, and you go on the road and you get pulled over by DOT and they're going to do a DOT inspection, they're going to put you out of service, and all those CSA score points are going to be in your record, and now you're going to be shut down. Maybe this guy doesn't have the money to fix that vehicle over there because it's going to cost them a lot, or the DOT is going to have somebody to come and tow it away. Now, whose fault is that? It's your fault. You're the driver. You're the captain of that ship. Okay? If you don't tell the owner to fix whatever is wrong with that truck, whatever happens up there is on you, because you failed to do your job. So don't come out crying and saying like, oh, because this guy screwed me up. No, he didn't screw you up. You screwed yourself up. You did that to yourself, because you supposed to do a DOT inspection and make sure everything was good to be operating safe. So don't blame the owner. Blame you. But that's what's going on, and it's incredible. It's like Pack Express LLC. This is another Texas company. These people, when the DOT went into and did an audit to these people, they don't have not even one piece of equipment that was, said to be operating on the interstate. How can you run a company like that? I don't understand. I mean, why? And I blame the drivers. I'm a truck driver. If I go work for any small company, the first thing I'm gonna do is, if I see because small companies cannot afford to buy new trucks. The only one they can afford to buy new trucks are the big companies. Okay, there might be a few smaller companies that might be able to, buy some decent equipment, but the smaller trucking companies, they cannot afford to buy new trucks or trucks that are in decent condition. So if you go work for one of these guys, the first thing I'm gonna do is inspect the vehicle, because that's my job. And if the vehicle is not DOT compliance and it's not safe to be on the road, well, I'm not gonna work for you. Period. Because I'm not gonna lose my driver's license because of you. You wanna make money, I wanna make money, but provide me with a decent equipment so I can provide you my service. And it doesn't create problems for you, it doesn't create problems for me, and we can probably work, I don't know, for a long time. But if you fail to maintain your vehicles, and I'm not going to work for you. That's the mentality that some of you should have, because DOT doesn't play around. They pull you over and they find that the vehicle you're operating is not DOT compliant and it's not safe to be on the road. They're gonna put you out of service, or they're gonna tow you away, because basically you're operating a garbage. That's the way they see it. So you got to be careful, because some of these guys, they just want to hop in the truck and make money. We all want to do that, because that's what we do for a living. We're truck drivers. But we also, have to be careful who we're going to work for. We need to inspect whatever equipment we want to operate. Some of you guys don't think, that that's the right way to do it. So that's bad. But and another thing is, like, with the moving companies, that also some of the moving companies are claiming that sometimes when they pick up the stuff, they say some of the owner has access to get into the trailers and and look at some stuff. Let me see exactly what it says here. There's some of the owner has access to the trailers, and sometimes some of the owners go and look or trying to add some stuff on the trailer, after they pick up whatever they pick up. Okay, but I don't know what kind of excuse is that, but I never seen anybody, after they pick up the furniture or anything they sending across the country, getting into those trailers, because when they pick it up, 100% of the time, these people took a flight, wherever they're supposed to go, and they basically stay in a hotel until they receive all the stuff in the house. Because remember, these people, they probably rent an apartment or rent a house, but they don't have anything on that place. They're just waiting for the stuff to show up. And now these people come out with this stupid excuse that some of them go inside. Basically, they're saying that some of the owners will go and get into those trailers and probably took their stuff, and then they're trying to blame the moving company. Come on, man. That's stupid. Be real. If you're gonna come out with some excuse, you come out with something, a little bit better than that, because that is a stupid excuse. Right? That's what happens. And another article over here for the FMCSA. Now the FMCSA is saying that basically they say they're helping the new truck drivers to become a little bit more safe on the highways. And it says here that they've been helping, basically they I don't know who they give the money to. Maybe I think it's the big companies, but the big companies are not doing anything. And it says that basically they're trying to help the new drivers to become safe and try to be, a less hazard in the road, and to improve the driving skills. And the government basically is helping. I don't know who they're helping. They're probably giving money to the big companies to do that. But the thing is, I think the big companies are pocketing that money, because these new kids, they fucking reckless as hell. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. So if the FMCSA or the government is helping these big companies to train these guys better, what the hell's going on? Because every day you see a new guy, a new truck driver doing a stupid shit. And I say stupid shit is because they don't know what they're doing. I seen some of this guy, because he basically passed the exit that he's supposed to get off, backing on the highway, trying to get back to that exit. You know how fucking dangerous that is, and excuse my language? Or I seen some guys trying to go on the highway, basically, and cross over the ditch so they can get back into the highway. With a semi-truck, you're not going to be able to do that. That vehicle doesn't have traction like a pickup or like a car or an SUV. You're going to get stuck over there. Now you're blocking half of the highway and you're stuck in the ditch. And God forbid, there's always some guys not paying attention, texting, young kids, young guys, young girls, they, texting, because, sometimes they don't pay attention. You know how it is, because we used to be young, not paying attention, and boom, crash into your trailer. And that's a fatality right there. Because I don't understand. How can you think for a second that you can go around on that highway over the ditch on a semi-truck? It's a freaking ditch. You're gonna get stuck over there. But some guys, I guess, they have a peanut for a brain, I guess, because it doesn't make any sense. I mean, you don't have to be fucking a rocket science to understand that it is impossible to do that. You're gonna get stuck over there. And now you're creating a hassle situation. So if the government is helping the big companies, or helping, I don't know who they're helping, giving them money to train these guys better, well, somebody's pocketing the money, because they're not doing anything. So that was going on. And until they don't create a little bit of conscience and educate also the public, because we need to educate the public a little bit too, not just the truck drivers. Stuff like that is not going to stop. It's going to keep happening. That's what it is. Also here, the FMCSA is planning to do a basically reward the female truck drivers, and basically, I guess they're gonna, I don't know what they're gonna give them, but I guess they're saying they're gonna try to, do something for the female truck drivers, because lately there's a lot of females, driving trucks. And I think it's nice, because woman doing this job, this is a nasty job. I'm a truck driver, and I know, because sometimes you can't take a shower, and I know that's got to be hard for some women, mean, there's a lot of ways you can clean yourself up a little bit and stuff like that, but for a woman, it's different, you know. And if they're doing this job, I mean, we gotta applaud them because sometimes they do better jobs than we do. So if they want to do some sort of a recognition or something for the female truck driver, this is my opinion. Give them money, because I'm sure some of them need money. Give them money. Well, folks, that's all I have for today. And, you know, talk to you guys on the next podcast. So I hope you guys be safe out there. Don't get stressed. Don't overwork, because it's not worth it anymore, because you're not getting paid. So God bless you, and goodbye.